Good evening, all, and welcome to Foolish Wit, a Shakespearean improvisatory event where tonight the players shall perform for you unscripted material based on the suggestions of thou. Before we begin this eve, I do want to offer great thanks to a musician that you will hear tonight, Mr. Scott Sagerson, and to the there he is. And to the lady in the box, or the chat, we shall call her our jester of yore, Miss Lady Agnes. Thank you, Lady Agnes. Lady Agnes will be asking for your suggestive all eve long. Please, encourage her. All right, and I am your host, good neighbor Darren Held, and as for the players, you shall meet them as we introduce our games. Now, before we begin tonight, we want to introduce you with a sonnet. So please welcome Lady KK, Queen Anne, Sir Rico, and the great Duke Richard. All right, now, before we began tonight's show, which not to worry, it will go on, but there was a problem before the show began, and it was brought to our attention by someone in the audience, Mr. Brody Fitzpatrick. It was that everybody in the cast had a horrific allergy attack immediately before showtime. Nonetheless, the show will go on, and here they are to greet you.
And welcome all to our evening of fun. Sit back, relax, and chill.
I pardon, my lords and ladies. We will present you as best we can with pollen on our nose.
And I wonder if I should take that little sleepy pill.
But we'll power through as our need to sneeze grows and grows.
Despite our itching and runny nose, we will perform as we're professionals.
And you, my gentle ladies and lords, hope we will please you tonight.
And through such bodily touching and scratching, I may have to run to the confessionals.
And for sure, I will be taking Benadryl tonight.
But fear not, dear audience, for our allergies aren't catching.
No, forsooth, they are not. They are simply, well, endearing.
But dare I say that the weariness is snatching.
And the more and more I sneeze, these boogers do be smearing.
Through boogers and body fluids, we will travail.
Because the most important thing, you see, is the show we dare.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you. Achoo!
Yes. You have nothing to worry about. You are in for a wonderful surprise tonight. All right. Next, we would like to introduce some more players to you. Please welcome the lovely Mistress Sally. Hello, Sally. Good Morrow to you. And we have kind Lord Brian. And finally, Master Aaron. Huzzah!
Yay!
All right. So, we are going to now play out a scene for you. This is a treat. We have gotten our paws on some previously undiscovered, unreleased Shakespearean plays. And this is a climactic scene from one of them. This one was discovered by Emily Lozano in the chat room. It is called A Bouquet of Regrets. Aaron, thou shalt enter thy scene, and we shall begin with Sally and Brian in A Bouquet of Regrets.
Ah, good sibling Mariana, these flower bouquets are looking absolutely fine. For the party tonight they shall do just swell.
Thy petals, they droop just at the right angles. You have much talent in this sight.
Oh, my sister, may the gods bless you and your soul, for you have been my teacher through and through. And I think, my sister, that our flower designs will impress the king. We'll let him know that we are the most deserving of his praise, and you and me shall make our way up to his right hand and serve the Lord himself.
Brother Broderick, you knowest our plan hath been in play these many days. Tonight shall be the culmination thereof.
Forsooth, I see him coming. Sister?
Yes, His Royal Highness has sent me, his rightest of hands, to inspect the flowers for this evening's event.
Good.
Tell me, these are not them, are they?
Hallo to ye, good sovereign's page. These are the flowers that we have been slaving upon these nights and days.
Don't you know that he is deathly allergic to calla lilies?
Oh, dear page, forsooth, we know it's not. We try not, therefore, to embarrass thy king.
Embarrass thy king? Embarrass thyself. You don't look so good with your head detached.
Oh, the spirits have truly plagued us, my sister. Mariana, what shall we do? Please get us out of this dear bind.
The imps, they plot against us. I have a plan. Good sir, these flowers are not for the king. Oh no, we planned to distract you and show you not what we have for this evening's delight.
I know not what she speaks of. Oh, I shall just wait and tarry a while longer. Yes.
Well then tell me, good peasant woman, what do you have for tonight? Because the sun begins to set.
I hath just our garments hung upon the line. Our colors shall be shined, and thy king shall see our clothing reflecteth his plan.
Yes, my
for
sister.
future.
Truly, I say, the garments that we have washed upon the magical riverbed of the imp town now has powers through and through that shall enchant your king and give him much riches.
I've heard enough. Just have them ready for tonight, because remember, it is a royal celebration.
Yay! Oh, wonderful. Thank you. That is the world premiere of that play. I hope you enjoyed that. Next, please welcome wonderful, wonderful lady Priya and the master, the mistress, the jester, Tracy. All right. Priya and Tracy are sisters that have not seen each other for a fortnight and are so excited because they have both fallen in love. And what they do when they speak about love is they do it in terms of metaphor with different things. And tonight's suggestion comes from Neil, and it is all related to gardening. Gardening tools, flowers, anything having to do with gardening is how they describe their loves. This is my love.
Sister, my dear sister, Beatrice.
My dear sister Constance,
It's
I
been
have not seen you in 15 years, sister. What say your life?
Oh, my sister, yes, it's been 15 years, and 'tis true, I am in love. And my love.
Pray tell of your love, sister.
Indeed, my love is like a daffodil, soft and kind and yellow with such glow. Tell me, sister, what is it for your life?
Oh, sister, for I have too found a male companion. Your sister has found love, Constance. And my love is also like a flower, like a rose full of thorns that prick me in the night, especially on my countenance. A lot, sister.
Full of thorns, my sister.
Yes. But sister, continue. Pray tell me of your love.
Oh, yes, of course. My love is like a tree, sturdy and strong, high above, reaching to the sky. Tell me more about thy love.
Oh, sister, thy love sounds more glorious than the sun, but my love, oh, sister, my love, he is like a garden tool known as a hoe that comes down and chops me in half when he is angry. I have been chopped many times, sister. Pray please, tell me of your love. Tell me more.
Dear sister, are thee all right to be chopped and chopped?
Yes, it took a fortnight to recover my bottom half, sister, but please, pray, I long to hear of your love.
Of course, my dear sister, my love is like the songbirds singing so sweet. Cheep, 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 cheep.
Oh, I can hear it, dear sister. I hear it now. My love is like the exotic Venus flytrap with a mouth as large as a monster and takes me in his entire mouth and closes it and won't let me go. He only released me this morn.
All right. Thank you, ladies. That was wonderful. Oh, thank you so much. Next, we have Shakespeare translator with Anne, Brian, and KK. All right, so with Shakespeare translator, we will take a common phrase given by the audience One person will say that phrase, another will translate it, and a third will extrapolate it into a colorful emotional monologue. So, to begin, Anne, your modern phrase comes from It is, I've got to take the dog for a walk.
I've got to take the dog for a walk.
Oh, Brian, you are muted. Thou art muted.
Ah, I am so sorry. Thy hounds must be exercised, my duke, for they are coming up upon the hunt, and the foxes shall be ours to feast tonight.
How dreary a task that the dogs must go, not to bask, but yet to hound all the rabbits in the wood. And I glory in the blood and the gore. It is the dogs that I love far more.
Bravo, bravo. Brian, your phrase comes from Miss Mallory. It is, take out the garbage.
Take out the garbage.
I am at wit's end. The stacks and stacks, the stench. When will it defend the garbage?
You foul, three-horned rogue. It stinks. It smells. It pervades the air. You must take all of this. Bring it hither. Bring it. Nowhere near this castle.
Bravo, bravo. All right. Let's see, where do I start with this? KK, your phrase comes from Miss Penny, and it is, I need to tinkle.
I need to be taken.
Oh, I'm sorry, it is, I need to tinkle.
Oh, tinkle. I need to tinkle.
Prithee, good mistress, 'tis my bladder, so full, it must be relieved.
God, we shall go anon. 'Tis not the time. Oh, fair gentle lady, everything is fine. No, we cannot go right now. Oh, false gods, how dare ye put upon me the sensations within my organ below? I am getting married. Today must be a sight of glorious celebration, but yet I am wet to the feet.
Yay! Give it up for our translators. Thank you, folks. You know, one of the things that Shakespeare was so infamous for, in addition to all kinds of things, were his insults. He was a genius at the insults. Sometimes they came in the form of language, sometimes in the form of metaphor. Well, we're going to bring up some folks that are masters at insulting right now. Please welcome back Anne, Aaron, and Rico. All right, now these three are players in a Shakespearean company, and they have just come on off of stage, and they are insulting each other about the performances that just came up through the guise of different kinds of weather. Different kinds of weather. Let's see what happened tonight on stage.
Oh, well, that's over.
Oh, hmm.
Thank the gods. Because I'll tell you, Lady Spuria, I don't think I could have taken one more scene where you wept. So much so that you were like a foul tempest raining down so much water that it made me want to make water. And you, Sir Buston, you were like a fake lightning storm that cackles and cackles with not much substance, as your words did spray upon the stage as your spittle did.
Well, Sir Funnybone, let me tell you, I have never seen a performance that reminded me, after a rainstorm, when the streets are sopping wet and muddy, and everyone has thrown out their bucket of piss into the street, that is what your performance reminded me of. Oh, don't get too cozy there, lady. Remember the ice storm of yesterwinter? Your performance was colder than that.
Laugh, laugh, you two rotten, foul-smelling hogs. You are nothing like the sweet smell of the rain. You two are like thunder clapping from your rear ends, and you, Sir Funnybone, you are vile. You would not know an emotion if it snowed all over you. And you, sir, grinning there, you are as subtle as a typhoon, I fear. Yes, coming down hard on the audience, like hail the size of a giant globe.
Well, see you all for tomorrow's show.
Yay! Good. And that's how it works with a family in a Shakespeare company. It's all in love. Thank you so much. Thank you for those suggestions. It's time for another sonnet. Let's bring back Aaron, Brian, Sally, and Tracy. All right. So this sonnet will be inspired by an emotion, and the emotion is brought to you by Miss Liz Lanier. It is vengeful. Oh yeah, Aaron refuses to do this suggestion. But
Ed.
here's some more ducats. Okay. Vengeful. This is a sonnet inspired by vengeance.
Oh, she thought she had the best of me, but never did she know
that I am on the offensive now and will go for her tonight.
And yet she shall find that within it I glow.
And she shall find that I am ready for the fight.
she won't see it coming. I'll be so fast.
And perhaps I'll slip some poison into her wine.
Her backside, it reflects the sun. It is thus so vast.
Her backside and her face shall glow with a shine.
I'll watch her suffer. I'll see her scream.
And that will teach her to cheat on me again.
And she shall findeth that this is, alas, no dream.
And in her dreams I shall come for her times 10.
She shall think twice, that Lady Lanier.
Before she takes a sip of my dark beer.
Love you, Liz.
If I was thou, Miss Lanier, I would lock thy doors securely this eve. Thank you for that lovely sonnet and for that suggestion, Liz. Let's see another scene from a newly discovered Shakespeare play. Please welcome back Richard, KK, and Anne. All right. This suggestion comes from Mr. Cale Schwartzman, who is keeping score of how many of his suggestions are taken tonight. So,
This only counts as one.
I think he's probably celebrating really hard right now. This one, Anne, we will have you make an entrance on. And this is called The Fiercest Night. The Fiercest Night.
Lady Gertrude, is my sword sharp enough for you? It doth shine off the light of the sun in such a heavenly way.
Sir Gregory, in truth, it is like a light. For tonight is stark and windy. It is the fiercest night.
Indeed it is. And on this fierce night, I fear ghosts from our pasts may show up, perhaps to fright.
The phantoms round our house. Sometimes I swear I hear them in the day.
Lady Gertrude,
Yes,
hear me,
Sir Gregory.
and hear me well, for I will let no harm come to a single hair upon thy head. For I would rather this sword impale mine own chest before I were to lose the love and admiration of one like you. That got very close to my chest, by the way. Went right
Oh,
through the armpit.
Gregory, your blood almost spilled,
Yes.
and yet I hear strange noises coming down from that hill.
Oh, spirit! Speak! Well, you are speaking, so now show thyself!
The stench of blood brings me forth to thy chamber, and I will give thee something fierce for the night.
The sun sets, and the fiercest night is upon us, Lady Gertrude, and the ghosts of our past hath risen before us to what end I know not.
Oh, if I had my period, I would just cramp. But since menopausal, I would tell that vamp, don't scare us anymore, because there really is no blood on our floor.
I know, blood. 'Tis not the time of moon for you, Lady Gertrude. And Sir Gregory, you
Yes.
occupy my home, and I want it back.
'Tis my home.
This is news to mine ears.
'Tis our home, Lady Gertrude and I.
Yes.
Ghost, I'm sorry, but upon thy death, thy loseth thy property deeds to thy property.
I am not resting well.
Well, I'm sorry, Ghost, but 'tis the way the cookie doth crumble.
Yes, it is. Oh. I did not know how much Shakespeare is responsible for some of our words and phrases that we have around now. And one of the reasons The Fiercest Knight didn't get played in its own time period was he was not sure that the audience would be able to handle a menopausal show. Mention of menopause. So, very, very daring. Thank you for bringing that to life, players. Thank you, thank you. Let's bring Richard back and Sally. It is time for another insult scene. And this time we have the leaders of two opposing armies, as war was a common theme in Shakespeare plays. These two are fighting over something as they insult each other. And this one comes from Mr. Christopher Walker. They are fighting over a really nice shrubbery. Really nice shrubbery. All right, this is our war insult scene.
Captain Carlotta, you foul, elvish market mad woman, I see thou doth had agreed to meet me here upon the shrubbery that is very clearly on my side of the property.
Captain Henry, thy lines be crooked, thy vile worm, thou art of low birth and wicked training.
Thou triest to make my pride fall, but my own pride doth not fall, unlike you, Captain Carlotta, you bawdy, bat-fouling villain! For this shrubbery doth been in my family for years, and my ancestors would roll over in the graves of their wooden encasements and haunt me forever if I were to give up these shrubberies. Captain Carlotta, you seem like you've been frozen in fear by my words.
As soon seeth thee.
There you are.
I would soon see thee rolling onto the ground with thy ancestors, as to allow thee our planteth growing out of thy space.
Captain Carlotta, where you are now very clearly coming in and out of being frozen with fear upon me, I did hear thou doth make light of my family's death before my own, you remorseless, beetle-brained death token! You shall not make light of my family like that! It hurts my feelings!
Pestilential knave, thy family be death upon thee. Thy plants shall dieth as well.
Why doth thou hast to be so mean?
Oh, yes, soldiers have feelings too. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. All right, let's bring up Rico, Priya, and Tracy. Oh, look, the witches are here and they have a big prediction. Agnes asked you for a prediction for 2022. And the one that she took was every time there is a full moon, Darren shall wear this shirt. Every time there is a full moon in 2022. That is the prediction. From Daniel Smith. Daniel Smith.
What's foul is fair, and fair is foul. Look, weird sisters, into the cauldron.
Aye, my brother and sister, it bubbles and bubbles. And look, I see a man named Darren shall wear a shirt that looks so white every full moon.
He shall wear said shirt every full moon, but said shirt shall always have image of a horse.
Horse indeed, horse indeed.
It must be the horse of the apocalypse, for when he wears his blue and white shirt, he looks like a giant bottle of tequila.
He shall wear this shirt every time a certain team wins, and only 2 times in 2022 do I see that happening.
A team that has horses as its logo, I believe, sister.
Indeed, my brother and sister, he shall wear the shirt, and the horses will gallop and gallop.
And the more they gallop, and the more the moon shines, there shall be carousing up and down the land. What say you, sister?
Carouse, 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 carouse. So say I.
Yes, let's all say it together and make it so. Carouse.
Carouse.
Carouse. Carouse.
Thank you, witches. I don't know what this horse team you're talking about is, but I'm sure they will do just fine. Thank you to everyone for your wonderful performances tonight. We have a special treat coming up for you, and it is a full-on improvised Shakespearean play narrative. That is coming up next. But first, I would like to share with you some announcements that are coming up with Held Together. Let me just get to sharing the screen. Yes, technical difficulties. Just a moment. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. So there we are. Coming up, we have we have special shows coming up each week in March. Starting with next Saturday night, we have the graduation show for Pink Lemonade. That is a dramatic improv graduation show directed by Richard Martinez. You can see the students that have been taking that class learning how to play organic, grounded improv. They can take on a variety of genres, including drama. Next Saturday, we have Pandemic Recess. This is a graduation show from the improv stand-up class where we have 7 wonderful comics sharing their material with you, including some of it that is inspired by improv by you in the chat. That is hosted by Tim Stoltenberg, and once again is Saturday, March 13th at 8 p.m. The following week, we have our student jam. It's the 3rd Friday of the month. This Friday, it's March 19th. If you would like to participate in the jam, please email me, Darren@heldtogether.com. Let me know you'd like to be a part of it. For the first hour, students will play a variety of games. And then we will have the Boomer Broads, Anne, Anita, Mary Beth, and Mallory performing a special set as a student team for the second half of the show. And that is hosted by our own Cale Schwartzman and Neil. I can't remember Neil's last name all of a sudden. It's hosted Batsuzaki. It's hosted by Neil and Cale. Okay. And finally, you may not know this, but this day is Held Together's 11-year anniversary. Our first show was 11 years ago at Hot Java called Last Laugh Saturday. So we are bringing it back next month with an online version with the troupe, Saturday, March 27th at 8 p.m. All of those are on our YouTube page where you are right now, Held Together. We also have some classes coming up. This Thursday, there's a special drop-in improv core strengthening where Richard will take you back to basics, those foundations that drew you to improv in the first place and gave you the power to move forward. Revisit those to help make your improv stronger. That is $20, and that is Thursday, March 4th from 7 to 8:30. There's also another dramatic improv class starting on Sunday, March 7th from 3 to 5, where you can learn those tools to connect with your partners and really enhance your listening and organic improv skills. Monday Fun Days are starting Monday, March 8th at 7 p.m., 7 to 8:30. This is an open drop-in jam night. Anybody and everybody is welcome from all levels, and all budgets are accepted. It is a free event. You can also donate whatever you like and come join us. That's every Monday starting March 8th. And finally, there's another drop-in. This one's taught by Tim Stoltenberg. It is on re-improvisation. What is re-improvisation, you ask? It is taking improv scenes, kind of breaking it down, the funny of it, and seeing how you can turn it into a comedic sketch. That is Thursday, March 25th, and that is $20 from 7 to 9. So that is what's happening. Neil Matsuzaki. And I hope you can join us for some of those. You can find all of that on www.heldtogether.com. Okay, are you ready for a narrative? I heard major hollering and applause. Yes. So what we're going to do is pick a title. These are some good titles, guys. Okay, so the title of our narrative tonight is called It Happened One Fortnight Ago. It happened one fortnight ago. I will be narrating each scene, the location that it happens, and then the players will come up and improvise this scene as we go along, and we'll see what happens. Please give us your virtual applause. bakery in a small town, small village.
Oh, my mistress, I have all of the samples of the delicious breads for you.
Oh, Christopher Crabs, you are a page among pages. I don't know where my brother and I would be without you, but especially me.
Mistress Sophia, you are too kind my whole life.
Ah, good Sister Sophia, the pumpernickel and rye smell divine. Did the gods bless you with the baking skills of a goddess?
They have, dear brother, but they've also been a curse to me.
Dear sister, what plagues your mind? I see it shine throughout your eyes.
Well, it is father. Father has lost his abilities. He can no longer recognize me. He thought I was our dead brother, Timothy, and he chopped off my hair.
Oh, sister. Oh, do not cry. Do not shed your tears. For I say you are as beautiful as ever. Who needs locks of hair to shine bright when your soul is as golden as the sun?
Oh,
Good page, please.
Your kerchief. Dab
Fetch
your
us.
tears.
thank you, Christopher. Dear brother. My support, my life, my guiding star.
Good.
You have always been there for me. The strength that you give me. Oh, Lord Ebenezer, that's what I want to call you. Not a baker. Not so. I would like us to flee this land. I would like us to go far away.
But
somewhere.
hark! Good sibling Sophia, do you hear the rumbling noise? I swear that may be hooves of horses, war horses coming our way.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, I feel the rumble within my feet.
Grab him!
It's much bigger than that!
Oh no! No!
Bean! We open on Ebenezer, thrown onto a pile of rocks, bleeding, left for dead, looking up at the craggy hill above and seeing a castle.
Ah, bakery, the precious gifts that my sister once gave our small but humble town are strewn about, covered in the lifeblood of my sibling and her page. Oh, what shall I do? Oh, wait. I have heard rumors that the Duchess Cecily of Fillory Castle shall bring gifts upon those who ask her and answer the riddles that she gives. But I am just a man. She does not accept men within her court. Oh, I must to her, 'cause perchance I may be able to resurrect my sister, to bring her back to the land of living, or at least bring her ghost to rest without travesty upon her soul. I know. I will take these clothes and this straw. I will disguise myself as Mistress Elaine, and I will go to Castle Fillory to convince the Duchess Cecily to give me the wisdom that she has and help me out of this predicament. Let me just put it on. I think this may work. Lady Elaine, I am now, and I shall be.
We open in a dark cave where Sophia and Christopher Krabs have taken shelter, finally coming out as the danger seems to have ceased.
Christopher Crab! Christopher Crab!
Lady Sophia, are you injured?
Where is Ebenezer?
Oh, Lord Ebenezer, I fear to say my lady is gone, missing.
We must find him, Christopher Krabs. We must find him.
Well, I perhaps we should rest first. And that was quite a violent shaking. I'd hate for it to return and be
There's
alone.
nowhere to rest, Christopher Krabs. There's nothing left of our village, of our bakery.
I really, really loved that bread.
Oh, Christopher, we will make bread again. There will be bread for everyone. We will find a new village. We will find Ebenezer, and we will make bread again.
For no one else in the world, Lady Sophia, would I risk such personal harm, but to you I shall follow to the ends of the earth, for I have pledged my service.
Thank you. Thank you, Christopher Krabs. Now, think, where did Ebenezer go? We must follow. We must follow. We will find him. I know we will. Let's follow the smell of bread on him.
Scene. We now open on the home of aristocrat Lord Bubblegum and his loyal, wound-tight servant.
Mary Patty Butters, help me with my hat, woman.
Lord Bubblegum, thy hat reflecteth thy standing in thy community and thy kingdom.
How dare you say that and remind me of why I can never love again? Oh, my Lady Claudette, who was decapitated at the circus that the crown held. It was the man on the flying trapeze who let go too soon and snapped her neck and cut her in two. Oh, Lady Claudette, I shall never love another. Where is your head? Oh, Lady Claudette. Where is Fernando? Where is Chiquita to make me laugh? Where are my stupid drunken servants?
They be here, my lord.
Here we be. Here we be. I speak for my sister and I, for she is currently having a tickle of the throat. Perhaps once she clears it, her voice shall come back.
Chiquita is nigh, my lord, as is my
Chiquita.
brother Fernando, who will now entertain you by juggling rats' heads.
Tis true. Tis true.
Fernando!
I have been collecting rat heads for the past fortnight. Oh, are you ready?
Yes,
Rat
Fernando,
heads.
yes. Oh.
Chiquita, are you ready to catch?
Yes, over here, Fernando, brother. Yes.
Oh, we are the best, are we not?
No, you are terrible. Those heads remind me of the head of my Lady Claudette, who lost her head at the circus.
Oh, but my lord, Lady Claudette was far more beautiful than Brother Fernando's rats, surely. Oh,
Oh,
please, love.
Mary Patty Butters, do something with these two. Oh.
They must not offend. Leave the presence of thy king until thou hast proper behaviors. Begone, you both.
Tis true we'll be gone for now, but 'tis ingrained in our memory, Mary Patty Butters.
Mary Patty Butters, ingrained in our memory, as my brother states.
I need ale, Mary Patty.
I shall give you ale, my lord.
Scene. We open on the royal castle of Duchess Cecily, in her quarters, pining over Lord Bubblegum.
Love is smoke and is made with fumes of sigh on this island of Fillory. Oh, where is that nurse?
I am here for you, Lady Cecily. I am here with my sewing wear.
Nurse Bianca, I've been waiting and waiting for the sewing wear.
I'm sorry, I do not please thee today. You know, my back doth hurt. It hurts as bad as water a boil at tea. You know, some chores are just not for me.
Oh, Nurse Bianca, the more of conversations I have with thee, you infect my brain. But I take pity on thee, since my father promised me to be kind to thee. Where are the sewing kits?
And
thou not
my
knowest that
lady.
Oh, go ahead, Nurse Bianca. Go ahead.
I am so sorry. Dear lady in waiting, you wish I will toil, but my hands are just washed, and I do not want to soil. But my dim-witted head, I clean almost forgot. A young lady is at your gate. But I say, she smells slimy, kind of like a stench fowl, like a gutter snipe that I hate.
Well, bring in this handmaiden. Go, my lady, go, my servant.
Oh, good morn, my gracious sovereign, your majesty. I am Lady Elaine. Thank you for bringing me into your beautiful home.
Lady Elaine?
Yes, just a lady. Of course, nothing more. I am here to seek your employ as handmaiden, so I may do your bidding and please you. For I have heard great things of your wisdom and your connection to the gods. I want nothing more than to learn from the source.
Everyone wants to learn from me. Yet I shall take pity on thee. 'Tis strange, your face. Your face is like a babe, gentle and kind.
Oh, my Duchess, you flatter me so. Please let us talk about other things, as my cheeks are as rosy as a sunburnt hen. Please, what may I do for you, if I am hired, that is?
What can one do for me? For I am in love with Lord Bubblegum, and yet he loves me not. I send him such sweet garments of silk, and yet he loves me not. His unkindness may defeat my love and my life, but never taint my love. For I love him, and he will always be mine.
My Duchess, if you will allow, perhaps I may speak on this matter to aid you further.
Thou would help me.
Of course, I would do anything to earn your trust and prove my loyalty.
Finally, someone that understands. Take this to my lord. Give it to him.
What is it, my gracious sovereign?
It is a token of my love.
Is this golden thread that you have woven in here?
Aye, indeed, it is. I made it when we were both babes. And when my dear lord had fallen, I had taken it to wipe his brow. And I keep it upon my heart. Tell him how much he means to me.
I will, Duchess. I will communicate the love that is within your heart. I will pour it out as thy has poured it into my ear. I will communicate this and deliver upon him this gift of golden fleece, though it is not and cannot ever shine brighter than your eyes.
'Tis very kind, but
I shall leave you, your majesty.
yes,
Thank
go.
Scene. Meanwhile, back at Lord Bubblegum's home, the two fools, Fernando and Chiquita, are digging into the attic where they have stashed some liquor.
Tis another empty one. Bottle crashing on the floor.
Dear brother,
Mm.
take of mine.
Oh, 'tis true that you are the kindest sister a brother doth can have.
'Tis true, brother, but that Mary Patty Butters, she vexes me so. My lord was enjoying the rat's heads, surely.
Tis true. Would be impossible for someone of his stature not to enjoy the juggling of rat heads. It struck me quite honestly to my very core, and I have yet to recover, Sister Chiquita. I have yet to recover.
Mary
Sodden-brained rat's nest. Thou bringest embarrassment upon Lord Bubblegum.
Mary Patty Butters, you slothless sow. Why you bother my brother and myself in our private quarters?
Thou art worms, vile worms, embarrassing our king upon his throne.
Oh.
We serveth our Lord as well as thee, Mary Patty Butters.
If not better indeed, for I am searching within the recesses of my brain, but lo, I cannot find one of you juggling rat heads or mice heads or raccoon heads or any other kind of vermin heads for the master. And so, quite honestly, Mary Patty Butters, which, let's also be real, that 3 names is maybe a bit excessive. But nonetheless, you are a villain, and you will rue the day, Mary Patty Butters.
You will rue the day you met my brother Fernando and Chiquita, for we will have something in store for Mary Mary Pet. I can't say thy name. It's
'Tis
so-
not even a name worth remembering to say correctly, quite
I
honestly.
taketh my responsibilities seriously, unlike thee. Thy bounding ridiculousness embarrasseth the king and Lord Bubblegum Bees upon thee. I shall returneth later.
Go, go, go.
Brother,
Chiquita.
we
Yes.
must take our revenge upon Mary Patty Butters with her 3 fancy names.
Indeed.
Surely, maybe a trick of some kind.
Sister Chiquita, you know that I am the most fond of trickery.
Yes.
Tis a trick that needs be best served out in the open, away from here. Somewhere else on this island of Fillory.
Well, 'tis a forest, just a league east. 'Tis a
We
forest.
shall get Mary something Butters, whoever, whatever, to the forest, and then I have rope that I've been knitting not knitting, but entwining myself.
Yes, my talented brother Fernando.
And then with that rope, we can set some sort of a trap, like they set for the animals that they hunt.
How shall
Correct?
we get her to the forest, Fernando? Perhaps I shall go to the forest and scream for help. Surely luring her.
Yes,
And we
you shall say, help, help, and I can accept no help other than from Mary Butters Popcorn. I don't know what her name is.
Yes.
Sin. All right. Next, we find Sophia and Christopher Krabs outside the vicinity of Fillory, where they discover a garment that had belonged to her brother, a clue that he may be still alive.
Oh, Lady Sophia, I know the love you have for your brother, but we have been searching so long. I mean, his disappearance had happened a fortnight ago. Perhaps it's time to give up.
Ah, nay, nay. Oh, thy tongue speaks heresy. Your keen sense of smell brought us to this island of Fillory, and now here we are at the castle gates. And I know he is here because...
My lady! Look! It is the feather from the cap he always wore. You're right, he's here in the Duchess's castle.
Aye, and don't you smell the yeast of him? Oh, I know he's here, and we are going to find him. We are going to plead for an audience with the Duchess. She is a pious woman, and I know she will have pity on us.
My lady, as I have told you and as I have demonstrated, I follow you to the ends of the earth, but this place, the Duchess's castle, a horrible thing happened to me there in the past. It turns my face so red. I cannot go in.
Christopher Krabs, your face turns red at the quickest phase of the moon, and I can't even imagine. Was it something you ate? Something that came upon your taste or your nostril or both?
My lady, oh, it pains me to even show my face and say it to you, but you sent me 3 years ago to the Duchess's castle to fetch you the very finest silk for your gown. But upon my leaving, I had been stuffed to the gills with delicious legumes. And as I walked with that bolt of silk toward the gate, oh, a gaseous explosion occurred, and everyone stopped and heard and pointed and laughed, and I was disgraced. I cannot go in.
Christopher Crabs, this gaseous fume you created was a long time ago. And now the air is sweet and fragrant.
No.
And the smell of the yeast of my brother Ebenezer will glide us right to the Duchess Cicely. She will hear us and see us and take pity on us. I know she will.
My lady, say no more. I cannot abandon you. Let us go.
Scene. Meanwhile, back in his bedroom, Lord Bubblegum makes figurines out of his earwax.
Mary Patty Butters, I have heard that some rustic churlish serfs that we would call groundlings think your name is too long to remember, but I'd like you to know when you came into my employ, I loved that your name was Mary Patty Butters. It always made me want to butter my bread.
Oh, Lord Bubblegum, I am indebted to you beyond measure. I cannot, therefore, express my gratitude upon thee. But I have a message, sir.
Yeah.
There be at the gate
Yes.
a servant looking to speak with you. A message, I believe, she bringeth from Duchess Cicely for thee.
Okay, let me see it. Someone wants to have audience with me. It seems that it says a lady Elaine. Let her in, Mary Patty Butters.
Yes, sir. Thou might enter.
Ah, hello. Mistress and your grace, thank you for letting me into these royal halls. If I may kneel upon this floor and give your grace a gift from thy duchess in the castle Fillory.
Thank you, Lady Elaine. I must say, it happened a fortnight ago that I had a strange vision in my slumber, and it was of a lady of thy beautiful countenance. I was afraid, but now that I see you appear before me in the flesh, like a lovely quivering bud, why, I know not why I feel like a hummingbird that must insert my beak places I must not. But I must say this, Lady Elaine, return to your Duchess and tell her affections fall on me like water off a duck's hindquarters.
My lord, your love is misplaced. Please put thy beak away and flutter your wings over to the Duchess's heart. She flutters for you, and you too. Hummingbirds would dance a most beauteous dance within the sky and pollinate every flower there is in Fillory. Thy golden fleece, she said, was used upon your brow when you were kids. She did give me your love, her love, to pour into thine ear. I give it to you, but do not give it back to me, for I am not your token.
Lady Elaine, I know that as a child, when I had a fever, this gift was used to mop my brow, and I'm very grateful for that. But I just cannot get the image of my Lady Claudette's head snapping off of her body and bouncing down onto the sand. It's too much. And the only other vision I've had is, honestly, of someone like you. Mary Patty, take this golden fleece and give it back to the Lady Elaine. I cannot accept this gift.
Oh, gods, he thinks I am a woman. This disguise has gone too far, and now he places his love in me and not the Duchess. How will I escape this scrape? I will take the fleece back to my Duchess, please, if you may.
Yes, Lady Elaine, and please,
Here you be.
Godspeed.
Scene. Back at the castle of Filleroy, the Duchess paces back and forth and looks out the window, waiting for the return of her handmaiden.
Come in, Lady Elaine.
Yes, I have come here at once.
Tell me the good news.
I want to give you all the good news in the world, lady. My Duchess, I want to pour it in thine ear like the sweet nectar from a beehive, but I have nothing but the golden fleece that thou laid upon my hands to give back to you, for his heart does not beat for you.
Now, lies.
I do not lie. I speak the truth. Forsooth, my Duchess, I gave and reported the beatings of your heart as truly as a soothsayer would to a town in trouble. I swear this man is not for you. He does not know what he is missing.
Is love a generation of vipers? Oh, maiden, it was like that time that fool came in with his gaseous fumes. The air is not sweet no more, but foul. Tell me, maiden, tell me some good news.
Look up, dear Duchess, for I do have good news. Thy heart is not broken, nor ever could be, with the loss of one man's love. You are not a part of a puzzle. You are the entire picture. You are whole no matter who loves or loves you not. And anyone that does not would be an idiot and a fool, more so than the jester that plays upon your royal halls.
Kind words. Methinks her passion are full of nothing but the finest part of pure love. But I love my lord, not this maiden. Confusion. Maiden.
Yes, my
Tell
Duchess.
me more. I desire you in friendship.
What shall I say to her when all I do is fall deeper and deeper in madness in love with this beauteous soul? How may I keep up this guise any longer? My Duchess, I do not think you need this man. I will try again if thou pleased, but I do not think that he is the right one for you.
Try again, maiden. We must try again.
Anything for you, my lady. I will away at once. But, my lady, if I am able to complete your heart with love, the love that you so desire, would you be so kind to grant me a kindness? I did lose my sister, Sophia, and her page a fortnight ago. There was a terrible war, and the war horses pummeled and destroyed our bakery, and I fear destroyed her too. And I know you are close to the gods. I ask that if I am able to complete your heart's longing, that you help me bring her back from the dead.
Elaine, your heart is so pure. For you, I would do anything.
Scene. Meanwhile, back in headquarters, back in his private bedroom, he undresses. He's beginning to undress when he hears some rumbling outside the window.
Gosh. Oh, I do not think I can keep up this guise any longer. It is so hot. The wig, the dress. And all I do is fall deeper and deeper in love with my lady, but yet fall farther and farther away from her plans of what she wants. I do not know what to do or how to go further in this quest. I fear my sister may be lost forevermore.
Lady Sophia, push just a bit more. I'm almost in the window.
Excuse me, sir, this is my private chambers.
What?
Christopher Crabbe
Oh.
and Sophia.
Oh.
Oh, my dear sister, come here.
Oh, do we know?
Oh, no, hold on. It is a disguise. It is me, Lord Ebenezer, your brother. Come here and wrap me in your warm embrace.
Oh, my brother. I knew it. I smell you. I knew you were here. And
The
look
yeast
at you.
from our bakery carries far and wide.
Oh, joy. Well,
Dear
lady.
Christopher Crabs, you did it.
Well, good. We did it now. Well, before anyone sees us, let's make it back home. Rebuild
No.
the bakery. All will be fine. We don't.
I
Want
don't
to
want to go back to the village of Schmotter. There's nothing left for us there.
It is in
Nothing.
ruins.
We can't stay here.
Why not?
I told you.
Oh, please, dear Christopher Crabs. I know I can see in my brother's eyes. Oh, Ebenezer, you look so happy, like you are in love.
I do not know what to say, my sister, for I am in love, but I am war-torn. My heart is pried in two, for my lady that I love knows me only as the lady that she loves as a handmaiden. But she loves another, and he does not love her, nor should he not, for he is a knave, a foolish bumble of an idiot that does not deserve the look upon her eyes. I do not know what to do, sister. Your wisdom, please impart upon me.
You speak of the Duchess, Cecily.
Yes.
We will have audience with her. She is a pious woman and close to God, I understand.
Yes, but I hear, hark, my sister, footsteps coming. I must put my disguise on once more.
Oh, all right.
Oh, I'll just stay here and tidy up the room.
I fear it may be her nurse. Perhaps
that
not.
sassy woman I saw outside the castle gate. Yes,
Well,
she speaks quite a bit.
Mm.
And
Perhaps
quite
she
well.
doesn't come at last, my good sister. Well, we shall at once to Lord Bubblegum, for I must communicate the love once more to try to get him to love her, but perhaps your wisdom can guide me on the way.
All right. Let's go, for
Away.
I could not bear another fortnight without
Yes.
you.
Crabs, lead the way.
Yes, go,
Hey.
Christopher Krabs.
Oh, wait, not seen.
Oh,
Oh,
Surprise! Surprise, it is I, the lady in waiting to Duchess.
Oh,
yes.
I was just out the door, Nurse Bianca, with my friends. This is Lady Sophia and her page Crabs.
Yes, I see. Masters all of trickery here. I see disguises from head down to your toes, and further to the gems and the hems, and hidden well are those family gems.
Oh. Nurse Bianca, I pray you, treat
I'm
us
sorry.
kindly. We come in peace and with greetings of joy. You see, our village of Schmata was destroyed, and we now must find a place where we can build our lives again.
Oh, I'm not wearing my disguise. Oh, I was behind the dressing screen. I thought I had put it on, but I had taken it off. Nurse Bianca, it is I, Lady Elaine. My name is Lord Ebenezer. This is my sister and her page. Please, how many ducats will it take for you to close your mouth and keep it shut?
Nurse Bianca, gold coins.
As many ducats as it'll take to stop your balls flinging around in the wind like a loose woman's groomers.
Oh.
This should suffice. And let me say this. I was sent here to tell Lord Bubblegum that Lady Cecily to arrive at his castle forthwith and here today to be wed and to bed.
I will announce
Not in
her.
their heads.
I will announce her through and through. Away, sister. We shall go.
Come, Christopher Crab.
Scene. Meanwhile, in the Fillory Forest, a league east of Lord Bubblegum's home, we see Mary Patty Butters feeding pigeons joyfully.
Brother Fernando. Fernando. Brother Fernando.
Yes.
I will go to yonder tree and yell out for help. And you
Yes.
will hide behind the other tree.
Yes.
And when you see Mary Patty Butter's popcorn, you will leap out and we will tie her to said tree.
'Tis true. Yes, I have my rope, and it's prepared to tie Lady Mary patty cake, throw me a pie,
Yes.
butter, I don't know. But and then we shall have a revenge.
We will. She will no longer be a servant to my lord. It will only be us and the rats' heads.
Indeed. Yell for her now so as to start the trickery. Yeah.
Oh, help me! Help me, somebody! For no one can help me but Mary Patty Butter's wheat bread. Oh,
I am
help
here.
me!
I am here. I shall help. Where art thou? I shall find thee. Ah,
I am
there
in
you
yonder
are.
tree, Mary Patty Butter's ice cream.
I'm here. I'm here to help. Allow me, please.
Now, Fernando!
Let me help.
Hey, I got you! I got you tied up around my rope, Mary Popcorn Butters at the theater.
Mary Patty Butter's wheat bread, you are done for with my lord. You shall never serve him again.
Indeed, we shall leave you here tied to yonder tree until who knows when, maybe a fortnight. I don't know.
Wicked knaves! Tie me or not. Let me go now.
Oh, Mary Patty Butter's bread. We cannot heed your request. for you are our enemy, and we are the only servants now to our Lord.
We be sorry, yet not sorry.
No. Wicked mealworms, release me now, I commandeth thee.
Oh,
Come.
unfortunately, we can't. My
Come,
hands are
Fernando.
tied. Oh, wait, no, that's your hands.
Scene.
Come, Fernando, let us run back. Oh,
Yeah, let's go.
Back at Lord Bubblegum's. Fernando and Chiquita have returned and they're showing him how to make puppets out of vegetables.
So then you put the celery and you stick it in the potato as if it's legs, like that you hold, but you're holding the celery, and then the potato, hopefully it doesn't fall off, it's a little bit heavy, but you know, it'll do.
and my Lord Bubblegum, this is a turnip with a hat.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
clever.
Chiquita and Fernando, I must say, you are my favorite drunken servants. I love thee very much. I'm a little worried about Mary Patty Butter. She has not returned for quite some time.
Oh, 'tis so irresponsible of her. Thou should terminate her of employment. 'Tis but my own opinion. Sister, what say you?
I have heard noise in the village that Mary Patty Butters found a man and has runneth off.
Oh, good for her, but boo-hoo, she's now fired. I guess it's just us.
Maybe someone will finally pop her popcorn.
Ooh, someone at the
My
door.
Lord has such a sense of humor.
Here comes a lady.
Excuse
Lady
me.
Elaine.
Lord Bubblegum, I do beseech you again. I'm sorry to interrupt, but my Duchess will not take no for an answer. Her love is yours, her heart is thine. You shall take it, or she will throw herself off the balcony, she says.
Sister Chiquita, shall I throw my puppet to you, and
Yes.
you shall catch it, and so we can entertain the Lord and his lady?
I
Ready?
will catch
On
it,
the
Brother
count of-
Fernando.
Great. Upon the count of 3. 1, hopefully the celery doesn't fall off. 2, 3. Oop. Oh, I'm sorry, my lady. The potato fell and turned
What
you
is
into a man.
Lady Elaine, are you
I am
not
no
supposed-
Lady Elaine.
Oh, the rosebud has turned into a thorn.
I am Lord Ebenezer. I come here from the Netherlands, from my town. My sister Sophia, her page crabs are here with me. I have been doing the bidding of the Duchess to try to win your heart to her, but you are no man for her, for I love her. My heart is hers.
Lady Sophia, I know not what this is in my heart. Thou art an angel, a visage, an innocent flower. How
Oh,
is
now
thy
he
neck?
loves.
How is thy neck, Lady Sophia? Is it strong?
Aye, my lord, quite
Oh,
strong.
then thou must marry me, lady. Make me an honest nobleman. Please, please marry me, and I shall be loyal forever to thine.
Sister, am I correct in surmising that our Lord Bubblegum just moments ago was in love with Lady Elaine until I knocked Lady Elaine's guys off her head with a fallen potato, revealing that she is indeed a man, and then that man's sister showed up, has a strong neck, and now Lord Bubblegum loves her. Am I correct?
You are correct, Fernando. You are correct. This is good for a story, Fernando. Perhaps you should write it.
Yes, I will look for a pen.
My sister, one quick word before thou commits to this man. You must hold the whip tight, for he is a bit unruly, let me tell you.
By the gods, what is this? Lord Bubblegum? Here I come to wed thee, but my love is ready to be in bed with another?
Yes.
This is so good.
Oh, good. Keep writing, brother.
I am.
Duchess
Duchess-
Cecily. Sorry, sister, please go on.
I only want to explain that the Lady Elaine is no lady. The Lady Elaine is my honorable dear brother, Ebenezer.
Elaine, is this true?
I did not mean to deceive thou, my lady. I only meant to seek your help, your spiritual powers. Every word I said was true. I helped you out of the kindness of my heart, and I have fallen in love with you.
Well, hear my soul speak. The very instant that I saw thee, my heart flies to your service.
Sister, am I to believe then that this Duchess fell in love with this man when he was in the guise of a woman? So she loved him, but when he was a her, but now she loves him as him. Is that correct?
That thou art correct, brother. You cannot make this up, brother. As they say.
My Duchess, I do not have a ring, but I shall tear a piece of this lock that I did wear to disguise myself and tie it around thou finger as a substitute until a later date.
Oh, how sweet. But Lady Sophia, I have many rings with many encrusted diamonds. Here, my darling, wilt thou marry me?
Oh, well, I must have the blessings of my dear Ebenezer.
My dear sister, follow thou heart. Go
Yes.
where thou love takest.
Lady Sophia, should you marry Lord Bubblegum, we can still go back home.
Oh, no, it happened a fortnight ago. And now, everything.
Mary,
Oh,
Patty
dear.
Butter, what happened to you?
Mary Patty Butters, what are you doing here?
I escaped from my...
My lord.
Oh, rest, my lady. I will write it in the story. Sister, we shall cut her out of the story.
Yes, we shall. My lord, she has obviously escaped the clutches of the man she has run off with. Surely she is no virgin.
You
I
should
just
send
think-
her back out.
No, she's playing a great prank. Now, listen. I am to be married and Lord Ebenezer's to be married. I'm going to say everyone should have a raise in their minimum wages to 18th of a ducat instead of a 125th. Ale for everyone. What say you all?
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Hey! It happened a fortnight ago. Beautiful. Thank you, everybody. And thank you all for joining the show tonight. If I may, I would like to maybe wrap things up and applaud the players and everybody that came on tonight with a sonnet of my own. Tonight, we were enchanted by Lord Brian, who did smell of yeast by his sister Anne. Now her page Crabs by Aaron was not lion, but Duchess Priya only loved one man, and was not helped by her sassy servant KK, for she could not get her hands on Lord Rico. But he was being entertained by Tracy, and Richard, who as well was quite a sicko. For they played a mean trick on dear poor Sally. She was tied up in the forest, and that was that. Now tonight, Scott's music did help our characters rally. And Agnes, you were a champion in the chat. But most of all, audience, we thank you. Without you, we could not do this. Have a great weekend. you, and good night.
Happy anniversary, Held Together, and Darren.
Yeah, happy
Together.